This is planet Earth, 4.543 billion years old. This is a bacteria, and in this course of time, things have evolved from a small bacteria into us, humans. Now, what do you think is the main reason for evolution? Yup, you guessed it right, or maybe not, it is the theory of natural selection. This is Darwin, the one who stated the theory of natural selection. So what is natural selection?
Natural selection, the survival and the reproduction of individuals due to their outward characteristic, also called their phenotype.
What does this mean? To make things clearer, let us look at an example. One sunny morning, when Darwin was on his exploration trip, he noticed an unusual thing. He saw different colored species in different places that had different environments. It was when he looked down that he realized the number of red bugs were more in red leaves, whereas the number of green bugs were more in the green leaves. Also, Darwin saw the red bug be eaten by a bird. Then Darwin discovered that in a given environment, the species that blend into the surrounding survive and reproduce in a better way. With this idea, Darwin was pleased with himself. But after finding all this, he wanted to find more. So he categorized natural selection into three parts: stabilizing selection, directional selection, and disruptive selection.
Stabilizing selection results in the decrease of a population's extreme ends because the middle tends to be the fittest of them all.
Robin is a bird, and it typically lays 4 eggs. If robin lays 5 eggs or more, then the large population may result in malnourished chicks. If the eggs are less than 4, the chances of the chick surviving till it grows may be lesser. Therefore, natural selection favors the middle in this case.
Directional selection results in a population's genetic variance to shift toward a new phenotype when exposed to environmental changes.
A classic example of this type of selection is the evolution of the peppered moth in the 18th and the 19th century England. Prior to the Industrial Revolution, the moths were predominantly light in color, which allowed them to blend in with the light-colored trees. As soot began spewing from factories, the trees darkened and light-colored moths became easier for predator birds to spot. This made the birds eat up the light-colored moths, leaving the black moths to reproduce and grow in number.
Disruptive selection results in the choosing of the extreme ends rather than the middle.
Meet Jimmy, a light-colored mouse, Nikesh, a dark-colored mouse, and Luna, a medium-colored mouse. In this scenario, light-colored mice that blend in with the sand would be favored, as well as dark-colored mice that can hide in the grass. Medium-colored mice, on the other hand, would not blend in either the grass or the sand, and thus would more probably be eaten by predators. The result of this type of selection is increased genetic variance as the population becomes more diverse. At last, Darwin finally was happy, and no more we have to study. Thank you all for watching. If you forget some examples, then do go back and watch it again.